One extra.
Ace and Vis.
Ace and Vis.
That's right, and it's time to catch up with a very good friend, one of our own, but she is a jet setter, however. She goes by the name of Estelle. Hello, Estelle.
What's happening, people?
All good, all good. What part of the world are you in today?
Today I'm in Shanghai.
Jeez. Why? What brings you to Shanghai? Lovely.
Actually, I'm out here for Mercedes. I did a little thing with Daily and David Banner for Mercedes and Black Magazine.
For
So
Mercedes, the car brand?
Mercedes-Benz, yeah.
Wow. Do you get a free car?
I can't talk about that stuff. But I will allow you to call me International Styles. It's all right, you know.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at that.
Wow.
All right, so you're busy at the moment doing different things for brands,
Yeah.
and is your album finished? Your new
My album
album?
is done. This is the first official record off of it. Like, it took me long enough, guys. I know, but it's done. This is it. Here we go.
It's
I'm
been,
ready.
how long has it been? A year and a half? How long has it
like
been?
2 years.
2 years.
2008.
So during that 2 years, have you just been purely working on your album, or did you take a break after the success, or what?
You know, I took a little bit of a break. It was a hectic. It was incredible. Like, it was 2 years of like consistently being on the road, and then I got off the road for like 2 weeks, and then I got back on it, and it just didn't stop for like in the past 2 years. So I took like 2 minutes of a break. I went and sat down for 2 minutes, shaved my hair short, did all sorts of stuff, and then got back in it again and started recording. Kept on the road. I've been everywhere but India.
Oh, okay. You're part of you're a core part of the scene in which One Extra have been supporting for a long time. From day one.
That's you guys started, yeah.
Exactly. You're one of the few that made it kind of internationally, and you're internationally known. What would you say is the main reason for your success, getting internationally known?
Well, just hard work and never ever setting my sights on just my block, innit?
Yeah.
You know, for me, it was all about doing the right thing for the record, doing the right thing for my career, doing the right thing for where I have to be and where I have to go versus, okay, I'm from London, let me just keep it London. You know, like, I hate when people, come on Twitter or, it gets a little frustrating because it's like, when people get on, Twitter on comments or whatever, and they're like, oh, she's from London, how come she ain't come back to London? It's like, I come back to London all the time, but and then second up, like, I'm an international artist, so it's harder for me to say, let me put out a record just in London. It doesn't work like that. So and either way, I just want to make sure the right record goes out, because you only get one chance to this industry, and I've had two. So I want to make sure it's the right record every time I come out, and I'm elevating the game versus just staying at the same level or just being content. I'm not good at being content.
Okay. You got Rick Ross on this record. Before we talk about the working relationship with Rick Ross, who else have you been working with of recent, like international stars that you can tell us about? If you can't,
oh God.
You can't.
Well, on the album we have Common. On the album we have Janelle Monáe, and these are two I'm going to talk about because we just like finished all the paperwork. I'm still in the middle of tweaking and doing remixes, so you're going to hear a whole lot more. Wow. The whole point with this album was for me to write my pure experience, I'm not the thing I'm good at, and the thing I feel like my fans appreciate me for is me being 1,000% real when I'm on stage. I'm not into the whole singing other people's records for the sake of it, or it's got to be a hit, so sing that. So that explains part of why it took so long. I've been living as well, to be able to write the right records, and to get the right point of view on the records. So I'm proud of this one. I'm really, really happy, man.
All right. So the boss, Rick Ross, the spotlight has been on him for a while now, for more than one reason. But, the main reason, good music, man. He's a brilliant rapper. How do you feel about Rick Ross? Why was he the perfect person for this track?
Well, here's the thing. I did a few other versions with Raekwon. I have a version with Raekwon and Consequence. And this is just because they were at the right time and the right place, and because I love Raekwon's voice, and I'm a fan of Wu-Tang from way back. So, and he was there, and I was like, cool, you want to get on this? And he was like, yeah. So, that version probably will be on the remix.
Okay.
But I feel like this kind of fit exactly the mood and the energy and the vibe of the record. For me, this album was about bringing back that real vibe, that energy, a feeling. So like, where were you when you first heard Mary J and Methods? Like, you're all I need to get by. Where were you when you first heard, like, Trickster even? Where were you when when you first heard, like, records that, like, mark a pinpoint in your life?
Yeah.
And his voice, and the way he just came on it, and his voice and everything, and especially the music. He's been doing, like, Aston Martin music and all that. he sounded just right for the record, you know.
What's he like, man? Is he always
He's
in
such a
boss mode?
sweetheart.
Is he?
No, he's so like he's one of the nicest people you ever meet. Like in real life, he's a boss and that.
Yeah.
But like he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like seriously, it just makes me happy to be able to work with people, especially in the industry, that are really truly to their core nice people. You know, because a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are, you know, there's a lot of pretending. But he's one of the real nice people. Like, it's incredible. Like,
Before we forget, let's shout out to Don Cannon. We went to visit him, actually, in Atlanta a couple weeks ago. And obviously, you've worked with him on this, right?
He produced the record, didn't it?
Yep, exactly. And he speaks very highly of you, man.
Yeah.
Very highly of you.
This is one of his first, I feel like this is one of my first records with him. This is the first one I've done with him. And it was so easy. It wasn't, you know, and it was. He's an Atlanta Southern DJ. You know, they probably think of me down there for like American Boy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like expected of me to do a record like this from them. Even though we all know this is nothing, this is easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for them they're looking at American Boy as the beacon. So you know, when he heard this, he was like, I didn't even think of American Boy. I just thought this is crazy. This is Estelle. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, and I was like, because this is me. Is nothing different.
All right.
So you know, for me, it was just good to work with someone from that era, from that area, and you know, from the now era in that area, and just do it. You know.
Nah, from DJ to DJ, we definitely respect DJ Don Cannon. Looked after us at the DTP Studios.
Yeah.
And this is a banger, man. I'm excited about this track.
Definitely.
Very, very excited. Have you performed it yet, Estelle?
I haven't. This is it. I'm so like, people that understand, I'm so excited because it took me a full 2 years to get this right. You know, normally like other artists have come out with 2 more albums since that, and you know, and I'm like, everyone's been like, where you been?
Did that frustrate you? Was it hard to be patient?
It was definitely hard, but I mean, Shine took me 4 years, so this was easy.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Wow.
This is shorter, so, you know, we're good.
Can we lean on you for a date for the album? Do you know when exactly it's going to drop?
And a title?
I'll say end of August. But let me just say this, though. I'm so excited to, like, put this out and put it out first in London. Like, the US and the rest of the world get it on Monday or something.
Love that.
But it was, I said, everyone was like, you know what, like, why you? I was like, I have to give it home first because this is where I'm from. This is where my family is. This is where my people are. You know, so I had to give it home first. And I hope that everyone loves it. I hope that everyone gets what we're doing and where I'm going now. Like, it's time to change that music again. It's time to make people feel again. You
Sounds
know?
good. Sounds good.
Wow. Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Estelle, do the honors, please.
Well, this is my first single, Break My Heart, featuring Rick Ross. Hope you love it.